What's good, everybody? This is your girl, Miss Info. We are on the Ride Along Front Seat Chronicles, and I got one of my favorite people on the couch, my girl, T-SEXIE.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming, T-SEXIE. Listen, before we get into it, I'm just gonna go ahead and give you your props and your flowers, because, you know, a lot of people don't get their flowers till, like, they don't get to hear it. So I've been following your career for a minute, and I've seen your growth, and I love your energy. You have kept the same energy, the same hunger level, the same just beautiful persona. You kept up just everything that you started, and you've progressed with it. And I love watching your growth in the industry. You came and did the pit with us, and like you just turned it out. Like nobody came to the pit on Rough Riders in a fur. I was like, this is my pitch. I was like, I'm in love. I have a girl crush. Oh my God. She did the pit in a fur coat. That's everything. In the dead of summer. I think it was hot out too.
It was nice.
It was
out.
hot. Yeah, it was nice. But you showed up, and I appreciate that. And
thank you.
I just wanted to make sure that I let you know how much I appreciate you and how you're carrying female hip hop. And I know it's hard. I know, and you're carrying it on your back, and you've literally taken on the Bronx on your back, and of how the way you carry things, the way you represent for New York. So I love that for you, and I love that about you, and keep that up.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. And so the point of the Chronicles is for me to get in depth with the people that I really want to talk to and who I've followed, and watching them, like I said, watching their growth. So, you know, I wanted to talk to you and not just sit down and just kiki a little bit about hip hop, like really talk to T-SEXIE and see who she is and what she's all about, and controversy and social media and all that stuff. So, right, we're going to get into all of that. So let's get down to it. Let's talk to who is T-SEXIE? I'm going to let everybody know, who is Tiffany compared to T-SEXIE?
Who's Tiffany compared to T-SEXIE?
And where did Tiffany start?
I feel like Tiffany started off always wanting to be a star. Tiffany went into a lane of being a dancer. Tiffany's background came from music. My family came from making freestyle music, also salseros. So I was already brought up into the music business.
Right.
Since little, my mother always kept me busy, you know. I used to wear heels and towels and go around my house and perform any celebrity I seen on TV, reenact them. And then my mother eventually put me in dance groups and kept me busy. The first place I was able to show my talent was in my neighborhood. We used to have a thing called Play Street. Okay. Where they close the block off, and it'll be from like 8 in the morning till 5. You're able to play whatever games. You're really interacting with people in your neighborhood. Now, at the end of this is all through the summer.
How old were you at this time?
Ooh, probably like 5.
Wow, little Tiff.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my mother always kept me, you know, PAL, which is on my block. At the end of the year, there was always talent shows. We call that block parties. I feel like they don't really do block parties no more. So that was the first time I was able to show my talent as far as dancing and modeling. So in the hood, everybody knew me. Oh, that's Tiffany. That's the girl that be dancing, modeling, acting, whatever it is. That's what they knew me for in my neighborhood. So I feel like growing up, Tiffany just knew she was gonna be a star.
Now, you grew up in the Bronx?
Yes.
Now, did the Bronx influence the sound and attitude and the hustle?
I feel like the Bronx gave me the hunger. I've seen a lot of people in my area just struggle, but you wouldn't really know they're struggling unless you was in-house.
Inside their home.
Yes, yeah. Everything just looked good on the outside. So if my mother had me, let's just say in Jordans and a fur coat, you don't know what my mother did to get that. But to the outside world, it's like, that girl's fly. Every time I see her, she come out looking cute. She be doing it. She's at all the events. So yeah, just being from the Bronx gave me the hunger just to keep pushing and to believe whatever you want to do, you could put your mind to it and you can do it.
Yeah. When did you realize that you wanted to take music seriously? Like, when did you go from modeling and dancing to music? How old were you when that started?
At first, it was just like a plaything. I was around other artists because I was a dancer, so I was always around rappers and stuff like that. As far as dancing backup, doing choreo, I was just always around rappers and people in the entertainment business. I just, what was the question again? Just threw me off.
When did you realize you wanted to take music seriously?
Into rap. So what made me start getting into it was a certain sound that they had at the time. It was like Get Light. So I was known for that style of dance. Now that style of dance had a certain sound of music.
Okay.
I said, you know what? Hey, let me try it out. Let me just try making Get Light songs. I just started doing little hooks, little verses, little, I would say, ad-libs. And then eventually I'm like, you know what? I could take this serious. And then I started making music, and here we are today, outside of Light Feet.
Now, how old were you? Now, I've heard of Light Feet.
Yeah.
That's when OnStar and all of them?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would say I was like 13. Yeah.
You've been at this a minute.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like you're old.
No,
I'm just
no.
saying, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
since you were like 5.
Yeah.
I mean, you're a grown woman. So you've
Yes.
been like dancing and it's in you.
Yes.
That's right. And now what separates you, T-SEXIE, from all these female, because there's so many artists and so many rappers, male, female, everybody wants to rap. What's gonna separate you from that person? Like what makes you stand out?
This might sound cliche. I'm gonna go with being authentic. This is what I knew my whole life. I wasn't molded into this. This is what I do. So you can notice the difference with me compared to another artist on stage. Let's just say it might be your top celebrity. You put me in a show with them, you're gonna see the difference. This is without media training, without any type of training. This is just, it's a cheat code because I've been doing it for so long.
Because you seem seasoned. Like you're very comfortable you're comfortable in your own skin.
Yes.
You're comfortable behind the camera. You're comfortable, you know your angles. Like it's seasoned. It's in you. Yeah.
I feel like just being born into this, it's in the blood. That's all I can say. It's just in the blood. That's really it.
That's it. Yeah. So what's 3 words that describe like your sound, like T-SEXIE's sound?
Energetic. I would say gritty. And I'm gonna say a little bit of sassiness in there. I would say that would be my sound.
How much of when we hear your music, how much of that is the real woman in you? Or is T-SEXIE a character? Or do you really pull from like experiences and life choices?
This is 90% me.
Yeah.
10% if I want to add a little to make it a little spicy. I have a few records that I'm storytelling and giving my background, and I feel like people really haven't heard that side. One of my records that's on my EP is called Mercy, and I feel like that record, that track alone, you can hear my struggle as an artist and as a single mom. And I feel like a lot of people don't see that side of me. They just see the glitz and the glamours and the funny and the fun part.
You keep that, because you keep that part of your life totally private.
I'm very much a crybaby, but I will never show it.
We're all learning how to do that.
Yes.
That's not easy to do. Not be emotional and really break down.
I try my
when
best.
You've had those things come at you.
Yeah.
Emotionally, spiritually, everything. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So do you make your music for the ladies or like the streets, the club?
That's a good question. I don't feel like I'm making my music for a core fan base. I'm making my music for people who can relate to whatever I've been through. My struggles, the good times, the bad times. Being from the Bronx, I'm sure you see the news every day. It's all type of things going on in the Bronx.
Yeah.
So you'll just hear my sound from just that. The Bronx that's where hip hop started. And I feel like a lot of people shout the Bronx out, but they don't give the Bronx as much recognition. And I just feel like I'm everything of the Bronx. When people see me, they tell me Big Bronx Energy, literally. So they don't even say my name no more. It's Big Bronx Energy.
But okay, so bring that you said that, like, because you embody, you say you embody the Bronx. So what does the Bronx represent? Like, because I'm from out of state. You know, I've lived here, a few years now, but so I'm not knowing, I know the Bronx, but I don't know it like that. I didn't grow up there. I don't, I know people from there like that, basically. So how do you feel like, what is it about the Bronx that just embodies you? Does that make sense?
Just for overall, the Bronx is, you see it struggling on TV, right? You see all the negative, but they never embrace any positive coming out the Bronx. I feel like the Bronx within itself, the community, the people sticking together, the different cultures, the block parties. I feel like in certain areas, they don't do that anymore. They don't. It's like everybody's kind of distanced in these boroughs and in their neighborhoods. The Bronx is sticking together.
Yeah. And one thing I did notice about New York, they do still have block parties. And growing up in like the Midwest, I was, and seeing like, comparing my childhood compared to like yours, like I didn't have those there had to be a special holiday, like July 4th, and then there'd be a big street thing. But there was never like a random.
That. Yes.
I mean, we did the talent shows at the school,
okay,
grade school, but nothing like what, where it's a whole thing outside.
Yeah, I feel like the Bronx is always something going on. It's either a festival, a parade, a block party. They just looking for something to celebrate.
Yeah.
With the bad, with the good, it's always a celebration.
Now, what about the Latin culture? Because I know you're Latina.
The Latin culture, I feel like the Latin culture is very much the people that's they lending a hand. If they don't know you, hey, come over here. Look, we having a party here. And you're like, girl, I don't even know you. I know, but just come. This is what we're doing. The Latin community is very loving to anybody.
They embrace.
Yes, they embrace.
Everyone.
Very much embrace.
Yeah.
I feel like we just had the Puerto Rican parade, the festival, and that turned out to be amazing. I feel like you don't see that anymore. You don't. A lot of festivals and parades is like dying down. People are coming from all over the world just to see, here. Just for the Puerto Rican parade.
Yeah.
Just for the Puerto Rican festival. Yeah. My father doesn't even live out here, and he came down just for the parade. Yeah. So I just feel like the culture within itself, they just stick together in everything.
I think that no culture other than the Latin culture celebrates their culture more than the Latin culture.
You're right.
They embrace it with your heart and soul. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing to have inside of you. And I think you show that when you just are on, when you do your freestyles on the bodega, at the corner at the bodega. It's fire because it's so you. It's like big Bronx energy.
Right.
And I think that itself embodies what you're trying to represent. I think that's everything for you.
Thank you.
Do you do music in Latin?
I have a few records. I also have a record that I have with Split Star that I think I put on the gram maybe like a year or two ago. And that's also in Spanish. I gave a snippet and people like, drop that. They couldn't believe it because I'm kind of like not singing, more like maybe like a harmonizing.
Yeah, like a melodic.
Yeah. I feel like in the Spanish culture, you can do that. You can get away with that. Because if I would have been doing that in the hip hop culture, it would have been like, girl, stop. That don't sound good. But I feel like when I'm going in my Spanish route, I can do that. That's my little cheat code.
That is a cheat code. And I like it because Latin, hip hop and Latin culture go together.
Yes, they do.
They were birthed together.
Yes, they do.
So you can't, and then the two of them marrying each other, you can't help but to have an explosion of like the best music ever. So
Thanks.
Do that.
Yes.
Make sure you do.
Yes.
What's more important to you right now? A viral record or a record people are still playing 10 years from now?
10 years from now record. Viral you for the moment. I want longevity.
Longevity.
Give me that back end. I want the manyan. I want people to always, you know what? 30 years ago, this was playing in the club, but we still listen to it now.
That's a beautiful place to be.
Right.
You want to be considered old school.
Yeah.
And still have an old school record that's still slamming to this day.
That's exactly what I'm gonna give.
Do you ever felt like you had to prove yourself twice as hard because you're a woman?
Every day. I feel like not just in the music business, in everything you do, I feel like they over sexualize you. I feel like sometimes they don't take you serious because you don't have a man by your side. I feel like people talk to you in a certain tone as a woman. If a man was with me, you would have not gave me that tone. I've been in a lot of situations still because they think I'm alone or they think that I don't have a man by me, and then when they realize everything changed. It's like, oh, you wasn't just doing that 5 minutes ago. But that's just the business.
How do you deal with it? Like, how do you deal with that in that situation? What do you do?
A lot of times, I ignore it. And then I go home and I be like, they would have not did that if I was, I ignore it. And I feel like a lot of times I let things pass because I know in this business, you have to build relationships. So there's times I just you know what? I'm just not gonna really get into that.
Yeah.
Because of this person did that. Instead of going back and forth with the person, you know what? I just fall back. I don't want to lose that relationship. We'll just leave it as is.
But how do you stay 10 toes down and stand on what you believe without being considered being a
pushover
or a B?
So if it's something where it's like if they ask me to do something and I'm standing on my price and they don't want to give me that, then that's just that. I'm not working with you.
Yeah.
That's the only way I can put it. Like I'm a firm believer of whatever I know and I believe in, I'm pushing, it's my craft.
Yeah.
If you can't understand that, then that's cool.
You have to know your worth.
Yeah. And a lot of times I catch myself like, you know what, I'm gonna take that. And sometimes my manager will be on me like, girl, you bugging. No. You do that, they're gonna do it to you again.
And it's gonna be worse.
So a lot of times my manager gotta be on my back. Thank God for my manager, because if not, I would be crashing the hell out.
Yeah.
I still do though. I
saw the video. I still do. It was a minor, tiny crash out. It wasn't bad. But I felt it.
I almost cried and I said, you know what, I'm not even, that was another thing. I don't ever want to, I know my fans want to see me struggle. But certain things I just feel like it's not meant to be. I don't want the crying line and now 10 years later, somebody see me, look at you, got that image of me.
Ugly face crying.
Yeah. No.
They want to see you handle it like a boss.
Yeah, and people are so cruel that they'll just be malicious and keep using that. Now they got shirts of me crying. And it's for sale. No, we're not doing that.
No.
So I try my best.
So you brought up being sometimes they over-sexualize women in hip hop. So do you feel like, how do you maintain your sex appeal without allowing people to overlook your talent? You're super sexy. We're just not going to deny it. I mean, you're very sexy. You carry yourself like a lady, though. Don't get me wrong. Because you can be sexy and then be kind of slutty with it. Not you. I'm just saying in general. You carry yourself very well. Because last time I saw you at McFly Fest, you had on a little, little shorty shorts. But you carried yourself so lovely and so fun that it didn't matter. Like you weren't walking around like,
because look at this.
You're like, but I'm T-SEXIE. I'm still here. Woo, let's get it.
I feel like that's the quirky side of me. Mm-hmm. People don't know me for being bubbly. They just know me for maybe a certain look, maybe for rapping, or maybe they knew me from back in the day dancing, or they just knew me for something else. To know me is to know that, Tiffany, I've always been a funny person. I play too much. Like, I'm a goofball. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of times that I can't even be serious because I'll be laughing at certain things. But, I just feel like people they'll test you, they'll try you. And when they realize they can't go too far, it's like, okay, we're not gonna even do it.
Like she's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's actually a cool.
Because I've been in studio sessions, but it's like, Now I come in, this is the first time they meeting me and they like, damn, she look good, or her butt is fat, or I know they saying these things, but then when they chilling with me, I'm not giving off that energy. It's like, wait, she mad cool though, but her ass fat. But damn, she not gonna let me hit. Yes, it's not that type of party.
Yeah.
Now if you disrespect, then
all
bets is off.
Right. Now we got a problem. Is there something you wish the industry understood about independent female artists that they don't get?
Wish they understood.
Like when you go into the room and you're T-SEXIE, and like you said, they underestimate automatically because they're like, she's just sexy, she's gonna sell some ratchet song, and then they misunderstand you because then they hear your music and then they misunderstood where you really were coming from. So is there something that the industry should understand better about female artists?
Another, this might be cliche too. Never judge a book by its cover. Yeah. I feel like they do that a lot, and there's plenty of people that'll come up to me and be like, they'll compare me to somebody without even knowing anything that I do. You give me this, da-da-da, and I'll let them talk. Oh yeah. Sometimes a manager will be like, no, you gotta stop them in their place. Tell them that you this. No, I'm gonna wait till they see it. And then that's how I kill them. Now you gotta double back. Oh, I was the girl that you said, remember? Mm-hmm. Now you're here. That's how I kill them.
Yeah.
That's just it. I just let them talk. And once they see, proof is in the pudding. And that's just that.
Now, how do you feel about like artists like Cardi B? Are you a fan?
I love Cardi B. She's from the Bronx, of course.
Yeah. So I think she carries herself the same way. Like she carries the big Bronx energy, that energy, period, New York energy.
But
I think people underestimate her. Yeah.
She's Spanish. I feel like we have like the same. We kind of got like the same clique. Mm-hmm. So a lot of things resemble each other. We kind of got the same background. I worked the nightlife. She worked the nightlife.
Okay.
The difference with me, I was just serving bottles. She was doing her own thing. Yeah, she's hungry.
Yeah.
And still where she's at, she's still putting
hungry.
on.
Yeah, I was gonna say
she's
that.
Still putting on, she's still hungry. And I love that no matter what she do, she always come back to her town. You always see her somewhere in Manhattan, somewhere in a club, somewhere. I love that about her. Some people may feel like it's ghetto, you coming back to the hood. I love that she does that, because the moment I make it, I might do that too.
Do you think it's safe to do that?
Yes and no. I would say, you could say you safe when you got money to pay like you weigh, but then again, sometimes these people are so hungry, you can't even trust the people you have around you.
They're trying to get a name for themselves.
Yeah. And then there's times that things just happen. You can't control things, so things just happen. But yeah, like I would come back to the Bronx. I would definitely show love to my people. I would do everything she's doing. I would just be tweaking it more, because with me, I have a different background. I used to teach kids. So I would do a lot of things pertaining to the youth. That's what I would do. I love the kids. Everybody knew me from being a choreographer, working with kids from, I would say, 2 to like 25. Yeah, so I would just come back, get back, open maybe my own PAL or my own dance studio, something to just get back to the community.
I like that. That's important. You got to bring the kids up.
They don't have nothing like that no more. It's funny, going off topic, I was doing content before we got here. Mm-hmm. And the content I do is going around the blocks. That's promoting my song, and on top of that, it gives me a little memories of my childhood, because I haven't been in these areas in so long, and a lot of things changed. They gentrified so many things. We stopped in a place called PAL, and that just gave me so many flashbacks. As we recording, doing the footage, somebody came out and said they asking for you inside. So I'm like, who? I go inside, it's somebody I knew. She was like, listen, I would love for you to come back, teach the kids. I remember what you used to do back in the day. Please, can we have your contact and just do something with the youth? literally, I felt like that was a sign. I said, you know what? I'm gonna come back.
You're on the right
She
path.
gave me her number. I wrote it down, and yeah.
Wow, that means a lot. That means they see you. Whether you think people see you or not, they do see you. They see you out there.
When I was working in the nightlife,
And when you say, okay, let's put it out there. When you say the nightlife, were you an exotic dancer?
never. I was a waitress.
Okay,
So
which is still in the nightlife.
I sold bottles.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll do the bar, but it's really mainly selling bottles.
Okay.
So me being in the nightlife, I'm gonna see the adults. All the kids that I taught, their parents is coming to me to get a bottle. So it's like they'll be drunk, like, girl, why you don't have the dance studio no more? You need to open up. The kids love you. They miss you. We don't have nothing for the youth no more. But I took my career to another level where it's like, I gotta give more to myself because I didn't have as much time to be with the kids. I was working with the kids Monday through, it was supposed to be Saturday, but it was like Monday to Monday.
Wow.
But yeah.
So let's get into more of what you're doing with music. What's one of the biggest lessons you've learned in the music industry so far?
What I'm going through right now, I should have trademarked my slogan. That was a big lesson for me.
Yeah.
I started off saying a certain slogan. The slogan at first, I was just using it for like intros, right? So eventually I end up making a song because I started seeing certain things happening with the slogan that I felt like I was pushing, that I felt like nobody at the time was pushing.
Okay, so the slogan you're talking about is the
Big Bronx Energy.
Big Bronx Energy. Okay.
So I got this slogan at a show at SOB's from DJ Freedom. I wowed the crowd so much that he was like, yo, you bringing that Big Bronx energy. He gave me that. I've been running with that since. I feel like at a certain point in time, I would say my manager told me, T, go trademark that. For me, I'm like, boy, we ain't gotta worry about that right now. He was on me, T, I think you should go trademark. I said, bro, we ain't even gotta worry about that right now. It's not that serious. Fast forward, 2023, I had another showcase. The showcase considered other artists and vendors. There was a vendor there that was selling Big Bronx Energy shirt.
Okay.
For me, the vendor, when I saw the Big Bronx Energy shirt, the vendor's family knew my mom's family. Like, I don't really know him, but his family knew my family. So he was like, listen, look, I know you've been screaming that. I did shirts. For me, I said, oh, that's love. I'm thinking he was just shedding love. I'm not thinking it's competition or anything funny thing. So what I did, and this is where I played myself, and this is where I had to learn how to be business savvy, right? I thought I was being cool. I thought I was talking to maybe a fan. I was like, okay, I took a picture with the merch and I purchased the merch to show support.
Right.
2023, fast forward, we in 2026. He went and trademarked 2026 as merch and then started flagging everything I did on every social media platform.
Stop.
What you mean stop? I could just go down my phone and just go like this.
No.
So he started Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. I lost my Instagram. And I felt like he only did it once he started seeing the numbers going up. Because if you really claim this was your brand, right? Why didn't you do it in 2023? If this is your merch, why you waited till I promoted this slogan and made it to a certain status for you to get recognition? I didn't feel like that was fair.
The only person I'm hearing it come from is you. I'm just saying.
Now, for me, I'm thinking everything's all cool. Mind you, this is a grown man that I thought was being cool, that I thought was being friendly, that I thought didn't even think had a vendetta. Because now I'm starting to think now it was something like a vendetta, because Now I write to him and I tell him, listen, can you tell your fans, because now it's becoming personal where grown men are harassing me grown men harassing me on my page. Yes.
About a slogan?
Yes. This is why I feel like it's beyond.
Yeah.
It's beyond the slogan.
It's definitely beyond that.
So the grown men start harassing me. So I wrote to him. I said, listen, this is getting beyond the slogan. I'm scared for my life now because you have grown men and I don't know these people. I don't even know what's the real issue. If you're telling me you're not telling them there's an issue, why would they feel the need to write on my page? These are your fans.
Right.
He said, I'll tell them to stop. That was strike one, right? Time goes on.
So wait, if you're telling them to stop, that means you know they're doing it. Ain't nobody stupid around here.
Thank you.
Okay.
So
2 + 2 is 4.
Yes.
All right.
Time passes. I make hats. A company hits me up and say, listen, we want to sponsor you. We just want to add your slogan on the hats. This is how I find out he trademarked it. So I'm like, okay. He does the hats. He sends them off. We put them on the page. I'm getting reports. At first I said maybe it was a mistake because I'm getting reports on my IG, but I'm not thinking it's for the hats. So I'm like, why are they reporting the hats? What's the issue? Now the people of the company of the hats website goes down completely. He flags their whole website. So now the people are reaching out to me and saying, what's going on? I had this person, da 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 da. I said, wait, what? That's when we found out he trademarked 2026, the slogan of June or July, whichever month. He trademarked it. I felt like he played chess with me. He played chess with me because you knew this all along, this is what I was doing. You came up to me in 2023 and you made it seem as if you were showing love and all this. Right. And you went and did that behind my back. And now, this is not even icing on the cake. There's other companies using this slogan. Why are you flagging me?
Right.
Because he felt like I was the weakest link. You can't go for the bigger brands if you want to work with these people in the future, right?
Right.
So you pick on the woman, and this is a lesson learned for me.
Is there legal action that you can take? Have you talked to anybody? What's your legal part of it? Like action that you could take or get some advice?
I spoke to a few people.
Okay.
Everything is money. Everything is money. I feel like I'm putting up more money just to fight him, just to get him to stop it. So you know what? You can keep that. You can't stop a creative mind. How far are you gonna get with that? Who knows? Blessings to you. I can come up with anything else. I have a great fan base. You can have that, Papa.
Yeah, I have it.
But everybody knows who's really Big Bronx energy.
All day. Clock it.
Clock it.
Period. Period. Because it's an energy.
Yeah.
And you can come up with another Bronx energy, something else that fits you.
Yep.
You know, we could brainstorm right now and come up with something before you leave. I'm on that type of time, I'm telling you. Listen, I think you handled it very classy. And you did seek advice, which is the best thing you can do. And now you know where you stand. And now you've learned a lesson in business.
If I say boo, I'm trademarking that. Because literally, I swear to you.
You better trademark T-SEXIE.
Oh, that's already. Yeah. That's already in the process, so.
You have to.
Because at this point, you don't know. You really don't know. And to think that just because your family knew my family, people will still get you either way. And I would have never thought. I swear to God, I didn't even think that this was, I swear to you, I didn't think Big Bronx Energy was gonna go like this. I really didn't think. It was just something that represented me. It wasn't like I'm making it a whole brand. Now it's where I'm making it a movement. Now is where I'm making it a movement where it's like this is what they know me for. Yeah. So of course I'm gonna scream it. I see TV shows, commercials, either using big chicken energy. I was baffled. When all this happened, a commercial came on and I swear to you, I looked at my manager And I couldn't even bring it back because it was a commercial. So you know what I did? I went on Google. Big chicken, and it really was a thing. Big chicken energy.
Now you Googled, and I saw your post.
I didn't even Google. Somebody sent me that. A fan sent me that.
So tell us about that.
So
For people that didn't see it.
So in the midst of, he flagged my page. He took my page down. I feel like he did it at a perfect time. It was like, my numbers every day was like going crazy on my social media, especially with the content that I've been doing. He played chess, he flagged my page. In the midst of him flagging my page, thank God I had just a backup page that I just did sporadically. I did a backup page before I got flagged. So once I got flagged, I said, let me use this backup page. In the midst of the backup page, I said, I'm gonna be able to at least tell some of my story to my fans so they know what happened. They don't think that I just
disappeared. Yeah.
So I give a little background to my fans, and people were just DMing me, tagging me, sending me lawyers, telling me he can't do this. And a fan sent me and said, they took a pic, no, they copied, because I didn't know you can do that. They copied his logo. How they copied his logo and put it in the search thing in Google, and I came up. So I feel like that's what really got him mad.
Yeah.
I can't help that. I don't control Google.
You can take that to court, you know. It's worth the fight. I know it costs money, but it's worth the fight. Because you Google it, it's you.
Yeah, that.
And
I
now,
even wrote to Meta. I'm like,
because you can backtrack and see that that person never really used it like you've used it, and you can fight for it. You can fight for it. Yeah. Look into it. I know some people that know some people know something about it.
okay.
I got you.
All right, so we're going to.
Pocket. I got you, sis.
Yeah, so when he sent me the image, I didn't know you can copy image and put it in Google. I didn't know that was a thing. Someone else sent me and just typed in Big Bronx Energy. And then I looked at my manager, I said, so how is he able to flag my page? But what I noticed, he had multiple fake accounts. So when you do multiple fake accounts, they're gonna believe it's different pages. It's not just one page. So he kept putting copyright infringement.
From other people. From all those other pages.
Yes.
Oh, who's got time?
That's what I'm not understanding. Like, why you not, you already took down my main page. Why you still going?
Yeah.
Why you doing it to my backup? Why you still doing it to my Facebook? I had to make all my social medias platforms private just so I don't get any pages taken down, because that's my body of work. That's a resume.
Yeah.
My Instagram alone is my resume. So it was like, why would you do that? Because you're a hater.
Yeah. And men are haters too. It's hard to believe.
That's part.
How are you handling it emotionally? How are you handling it? I know it's hard.
It bothers me.
Yeah.
But I gotta keep it moving. He's not stopping me.
No.
And literally when I come in the street, if they put me and him next to each other, that alone, I don't even have no words for him. He's dismissed. Next.
Period. Next. Now, I saw, we're gonna move on from that. And you're handling it very well. But I do think that you should get some real entertainment industry advice from some lawyers. And I will send you some names of some people, and just talk to them and just see what they say. See if you really have something that you can push forward with. Because some people will work with you and not expect anything until something comes out of it. Because right now, ain't nobody making money from it.
Yeah.
So, but obviously there's a future in it.
Right.
So you never know. So look into it.
Okay.
Okay, we'll talk off camera. So I saw you do an energy drink little promo, which was super cute with the fluffy pants. I love those fluffy pants.
My Selena pants.
Those are the best.
Anything for Selena.
So how did your connection with Rough Riders come about?
So,
although I know that they were shopping you a little bit, secret, little birdie. Yes.
So
how did this happen?
We're gonna keep the little shopping out. But at the time, I was recording records in Republic Studios. Why I ended up coming down to shop and hear the sound. I feel like the energy was there, the vibe. They were feeling me. Since we've been cool, they lent me the studio. I had sessions with them, so I'm appreciative. I got beats from them. You know, they did a lot for me not even being signed to them. So I appreciate any opportunity that they gave me. So shout out to Y and Rough Ryder.
So how did we get to the energy drink commercial?
So
that's new.
So what that was, they gave me the drink while we was in the studio a long time ago. For me, I like doing content. I said, you know what? We're gonna incorporate this drink. I never drank it. I had the drink for so long, I was using it as a souvenir. I said, you know what? What's a better way than to promote their brand, my brand? Let's do it, let's just see. If they like it, they like it. They don't, they don't. And literally, the first day I posted, that's when my page got. So I felt like that was already going.
We reposted it. Rough Rider Radio reposted it.
And they already, my page was deactivated. So it was like, I didn't really get to see the outcome, but I felt like that first day, I knew it was gonna do its numbers.
Yeah, it did well. You know, but what happened to your page? All of a sudden it was just gone. So nobody can like flag you.
I know everybody probably
I was
like,
gonna text you like, girl, where are you? Are you okay?
Yeah, they were writing to me on TikTok saying, I'm trying to find you. I don't know why I can't find you. I'm like, it's a long story. Please, if you didn't see the video, then
yeah,
it is what it is.
Like, I'll be back.
Yeah. Literally, I'll be back.
Don't worry about it.
And the funny thing is, that was around, I just dropped 2. I just did Tony Yayo's show, Feed Yayo. So all of that was coming out for me. I had a few things lined up and that just messed me over.
Yeah.
Cause it's like, how they gonna promote me and I don't even have a page?
Right. Listen, there's a plan. God has a plan for you. And don't give up on that.
Amen.
Don't let social media, that takedown, turn you, because you're still who you are. That's not gonna change.
That is not going to change.
I had
to tell myself that. I had to tell myself that because I was popping before social media. So social media for me is just numbers. But in the same token, that's what everybody judge you for. They look at your numbers and they're like, no, we don't want to work with you.
Right.
No. So in the same token, yes, I know I'm bigger than the numbers, but as far as business, that's what they want to see.
I mean, T-SEXIE is a brand within herself, right? Do you ever think about taking your brand and having your own product or company?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Listen, I'm willing to get into whatever. Skincare, hair products, shoes, nails, whatever it is, jewelry. I'm into everything. Any brands want to work with me? Let's collab, let's do that. Like, I'm free, let's do it. Let's make business.
So if T-SEXIE had her own energy drink, since you were promoting the Rough Rider Ride Out energy drink, what would it be called? Like, what would you name your drink? It doesn't necessarily be an energy drink. It could be a cocktail.
We're gonna go with Big BRONX Energy because that's what's sticking right now. Why not? And anybody wants something with energy.
Yeah.
That's what we need now.
You just rebranded it. You know, you just rebranded right there. Big Boss Energy. Period.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody wants, they want to feel empowered. Everybody want to look like somebody. So if you got a drink to give you that, why not? Take the drink, girl.
Yeah.
Take the drink, boy. It's going to give you that energy.
I like Big Boss Energy. Listen, we heard it here first. You can't take it, boo. You better call them people up and get that LLC and that trademark right like tomorrow in the morning.
Right.
Make it happen. Make it happen.
Right.
You better.
Right.
So what's on your agenda? Like, what are you, like, what's up? What's going on with you right now? Like, what do you have coming up?
I'm doing a show for Scarlett on the 22nd.
I saw that.
She's doing like I believe like the baddies are coming out, so I'm on that lineup. That was dope that she added me to the lineup. I have a few shows in the Get Light community. They doing like a tribute to all of the old artists and people who put on for that culture. That's around the 16th. I'm just working. I'm here. We here. Come on, we at Rough Ryders. Come on. I'm just working. I'm staying busy, staying active. I'm not letting nothing break me. Continue to put in the work, and that's just that. You're gonna see me on every screen. You're gonna hear me on every radio station. It's that big BRONX energy.
Big boss.
Big boss energy.
We're going with that. We're going with that. So when the ride is all over, and you want people to say, what did T-SEXIE contribute to hip hop?
Authenticity. She never gave up. She gave back to her people. And just overall talent. I feel like people now perform and it's like they're just there for the money. I'm on stage going crazy with not $1. If they didn't pay me, I'm there still performing. I'm doing events for free. Like, let's go, because this is what I want to do. This is my craft. This is what I believe in. This is what I love. So just people for knowing me for like, no, she really was talented.
Yeah.
And she gave back to her community.
Gave back to the kids. If your hater, per se, was standing right in front of you, just walked in, was like, what's up? What would you say?
I don't think I have any words.
Would it be hands and feet?
No, I would just let them see my success. That's how I'm killing them. Kill them with kindness.
Yeah.
Because literally,
people hate that.
While my Instagram was down, I would expect for a lot of people to reach out to me that I was so cool with, right? I feel like that was a lot of people's moments where it was like, yes, I'm tired of seeing her on the gram. I'm tired of seeing her pop up. Take her off. So.
You felt that?
Yeah.
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 People want to see you fail.
People would hit me up for other things, but something like that, you're not hitting me up to check up on me on. Yeah, so I just feel like I'm just killing with kindness.
Yeah. Is the controversy behind you, or do you feel like there's still unfinished business? Are you letting it go? Like,
that's a good question. I feel like in my heart I want to let it go. But I don't know, because people can poke, and it's so much what a person can take, you know? So for me, I feel like right now, it's behind me. But I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. I don't. I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
That's just that. But besides worrying about these people, no, I'm not worried.
You're still T-SEXIE.
Yep, my name doesn't change.
They can't take that.
It doesn't. Or my energy. So.
Because you're a boss.
Yeah.
That part. So we're gonna do something a little fun. We're gonna do a quick fire, all right? So it's either this one or that one. You pick, either one, right? Bars or vibes?
You said bars or vibes?
Bars or vibes?
Vibes.
Why you say that?
Because the bar could be whack. The vibe, wherever you at, it's a vibe.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't know what you're walking into in the bar. A vibe this is vibey. You could be in a tub, you could be taking a shit. It's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
Yeah.
It's a vibe,
Yeah.
period, that part, yeah. Sneakers or heels? I know, you got on like 800 feet heels.
Sneakers.
Sneakers, you're a sneaker girl?
I love sneakers. It's just that, all right, let me just tell you one thing that y'all might not know.
Okay.
I love sneakers, but I have big feet, so I don't like wearing sneakers because they look longer. So I like shoes because it arches your foot. It doesn't look as big. Yes. So now y'all know. That's like a little thing that I have. My feet are just huge.
Well, I wouldn't be able to tell that. It's funny that you said that.
I'm a 10 in women.
Oh, you're not joking around.
She said, you're not joking around. Nope.
Kick some ass.
Yeah, literally.
Period, that part.
Literally.
Yeah, that part. Studio or stage?
Stage.
Why do you like the stage?
Stage because everybody's feeling me. They feeling the energy.
The vibe.
Studio, I'm by myself. It's like in-house. Stage is, I just love, I don't know, I get an adrenaline with crowds. Mm-hmm. Like it does something to me. I really don't know. I turn into something else the moment I get on stage.
Yeah. I saw that in you at the McFly Fest. Backstage.
I could go from like, and then
Backstage, you were like, you were hyped, you were good, and then when you were on stage, I'm like, whoa. She went 210, like she dialed it up. I didn't know she had even more than what she already had backstage. Like, where did that come from? So, independent or major label?
Ooh. Both?
Why you say both?
Independent, I feel like independent because independent, you really grinding. Label, you got funding behind you.
Sure.
We need the money.
Yeah. You need them coins now.
Yes.
That's helpful.
Yes.
Love song or a toxic anthem?
See, it don't even matter for me. I'm gonna just go with both.
Yeah, I can see you say both.
I'm gonna go with both. Like,
You'll
I'm
have
into
that hit
everything.
and then that big song that everybody's gonna remember because you put it out there. Old school hip hop or new school hip hop?
Old school. I just love everything about old school.
What
like,
era?
I feel like what era?
Like 90s, 2000s.
Let's go with 90s.
90s, okay.
But I love 2000s too. I love 2002, but we're gonna go with 90s.
Okay. Cardi B or Nicki Minaj?
Right? Are you setting me up here? Oh my God, you want these girls to have beef with me?
No, never.
Both of them.
Okay.
I'm
letting you get away with these both of them.
I danced back up for Nicki.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I danced back up for Nicki at the Jumbala in Brooklyn. Mm-hmm. This is like her early stages. And then Cardi, I just love her because she's from the Bronx and she's still putting on.
I can see you saying both because they represent in their own way and their energy is so strong. Like, you can't deny
They're
either
both
one
fire.
of them. They're both
in their own way. They both fire.
Yeah. All right, Biggie or Tupac?
All right, my last interview, I said Biggie. I'm gonna go with Tupac because one of my favorite songs from him is "Unborn Child."
Ooh.
I like that one.
Oh, you dug deep for that one. Mm-hmm. That's way back.
Yeah.
Yeah. DMX or Jay-Z?
DMX. Where my dogs at?
That's everybody's favorite.
All right, let me chill.
That was the worst bark ever. Was that a bark?
I tried.
Okay, I won't show anybody that part. Okay, so what's your dream female collaboration?
Dream female. I always say Beyonce, but you know what? You mentioned Cardi mad times. We're gonna go Cardi.
I love
Cardi because she's from the Bronx. She's putting on still. Cardi because she's Latina. Mm-hmm. Cardi because why not?
Why not? She's Cardi. She's popping right now.
Yeah.
You better pick her. Dream male collaboration.
Dream male collaboration. I'm gonna go 50 Cent. You know why I'm gonna say 50 Cent? Because 50 got movies and 50 got money on. 50!
People...
Hey, yo, come on. Send that with the G-Unit sneakers. Throw in that alley-oop. Get me right. Put me in power or something. 50, what up, cuz?
Right.
What up, blood? What up, gangsta?
I can see you doing, you know what? You know, when you said 50, you know what I pictured in my head? Jay-Z and Beyonce when they did that Bonnie and Clyde type song.
Ooh.
I can see you and 50 doing some little shit like that.
Ooh.
You know, that little, you know, with the little fur and the hip.
Ooh,
I can see that.
And the hip. The hip took me out.
The little hip. Money, power, respect.
Respect.
Why do you pick respect?
I feel like respect goes a long way. The money, they gonna backstab you. Power, they gonna look for somebody who's overpowering you. Mm-hmm. So respect, because at the end of the day, you're gonna respect somebody. That comes first.
What's one thing T-SEXIE can't leave home without?
leave home without?
What you cannot leave home without?
My hair done. I gotta have my hair done.
Have to.
I have to, because if I don't come outside with my hair done, they're gonna be like, who? That ain't T-SEXIE.
I like that you go on camera with no makeup either. I like that you do that.
You know what? So these days, today I was thinking about coming here with no makeup. And then I looked back to my team. I said, should I? And then I said, matter of fact, I don't do my makeup. I don't do my makeup. I feel like the natural girlies eat more, but online, they come for you. It's like, you gotta look a certain way online.
Yeah.
So I gotta stay with my breasts up here, my stomach flat, my teeth good, my hair done, and makeup. So.
But you do give them the natural look, and I think
Yes.
that's good. That's a good thing.
Thank you.
What's your biggest turnoff?
Selling dreams. I feel like people come up to me and tell me stories that I don't ask for, or tell me things that they can do for me when you could just be genuine.
Yeah.
And a lot of the times, half the things they think or say they can do, it doesn't happen.
Right.
And it's just like, you could have just been real. Listen, I want to build with you. And let's see where it goes from here. Don't tell me, listen, I got this thing and I got $1 million and we got this funding behind me and this is gonna work. I'm telling you, I just did it with such and such. You know how many, do you know how many stories I done heard, especially from men? Yeah, I did this with this person. I'm telling you. And what works for somebody else doesn't work for me. And I feel like, stop selling people dreams. Just be real. That'll make somebody want to work with you even more once you be real. Once you start giving all the little lies and janky shit, is like, I don't want to work with you. I can't do business. Because if you lying about that, imagine when the money come in.
Woo. You probably won't see any. Now, what gets T-SEXIE excited?
What gets me excited? I just be hype. I just be hype. I wake up hype. I'm just music, family, and just staying busy. Yeah.
What one word that describes your next chapter?
Iconic.
I like that.
Cause the way I'm about to come for y'all better, y'all thought I was going crazy. Y'all thought I was going crazy now? Stay tuned, baby.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Finish this sentence. This is it. You haven't seen the best of T-SEXIE because
I'm from the Bronx, I'm not giving up, and y'all not stopping me, and I'm putting on for the culture. Hello, it's that big Bronx energy. It's T-SEXIE. Can't nobody duplicate me, and that's just that. Period.
Period. T-SEXIE, thank you so much for everything. All the energy, the big boss energy, the big Bronx energy, all of that. Thank you for being honest and coming forward and just being your true self. And thanks to Tiffany.
Thank you
for coming through and sitting down and talking to me. I appreciate you so much. And we love you. We'll always support you 100%.
I love y'all.
Shout out to T-SEXIE. It's a wrap. Yay! Mwah.